Hey, hope you're okay and safe. If you don't know me, my name is Nasir, a business student and learner. I love to discover business, tech, and productivity. Today, we're gonna discover business and employment. There's a lots of argument between business and employment. Which one is the best? Today, we want to dig it out. So, let's fire it up. History say business started 3000 years before 18th century BC in China. There is the first organization is called Sheni. They actually own the property and the property business. After that, 1960 AD, the Song dynasty in China, they start their first business with gunpowder and printing. Also, at the same time, they introduced the paper money at very first time, and stock and the partnership business in the world. Early 1580, Dutch East India Company and British East India Company start their business all around the world under the shadow of their own government. That means the local government actually funding them and give the security. That tea business was the most influencing trade on that time. They also introducing stock and bonds at very fast time. At the time of Industrial Revolution 1790, small business grew up and turned into industries and the production increased multiple times. In 1870, the railway structure reduced business transportation cost and helped the distribution of product and service all around the world. In 1920, corporation type of business come in front of the monopoly business and start to control the market. In 1970, the share business opened their mouth and it was the beginning of the shareholder era. From that time still now, there is no argument that what's the importance of the business in our daily life. Now, if we start digging the history of employment, it's actually started with the human race. When the humans start living in a cave, when the king and queen rule their kingdom, they start keeping human as a helper for their jobs or rule the country. They called it servant or employee. Now, modern time, we call it staff, employee or colleague. Business start when people exchange their extra product or service with another people's extra product or service. Also on that time they invent money. From jet engine to zipper, we can buy anything from China or US when we are drinking a coffee in a restaurant in UK. And this is only possible because of business. There are lots of benefits if you are a businessman. Like if you are your own boss, no one can be fired you, or you don't have get any instruction for someone else that how you have to work, what you have to do, what you don't have to do. So you are actually hassle free this kind of problem if you're doing your own business. More importantly, you have the freedom to make your own choice, which one is very important to get success in a business. Also, you can choose your own lifestyle, when you want to work, when you don't want to work, what you want, where you want to go, how you want to spend your lifestyle. That means you can actually create your own lifestyle. In business, you have full freedom of finance and reward. You can choose your salary or the reward. You can take your own financial decisions. Also, you can reward it by yourself if you think that you're doing really hard work compared to if you are an employee or doing any job to someone else. Because you are the owner of your own business, you have to almost attend or you have to touch every single activities in your business. So there's a very good chance you can gather lots of experience from your business, also from outside of your business, and there's a very good learning opportunity which one is really hard to get from somewhere else. As a human, everyone have lots of creativity. Someone is good at singing, someone good in writing, someone good in dancing or acting. But if we work for someone else, it's really hard to use our creativity. But when we are in our own business, we can make or choose our own decision. We know what we want to do, how we have to do. We can try to our best when we are in our own business. On the other way around, as a businessman, we have lots of responsibility, we have lots of risks, basically the financial risk. If there is any loss or any damage happen for our business or in our life, we have to take full responsibility by ourselves. Also, if we do a business, or if you do a business, you have to take the whole responsibility. So you have to be very much under pressure all the time. That means you will be in a stress at all the time. If you are involving in a business, we have to be very careful about the time management. It's really hard if you do the business compared to the if you are an employee or work for someone else, to manage our own time, like for friends, family, or even the personal time. It's really hard if we do a business. The very good things about if we work for someone else or if we are an employee, the income will be very regular. Whatever the problem is, end of the month or end of the week, we'll be get our wages or salary. So financially it's very stable. If you work for someone else or if you work for an employee, we have to do some routine work or a regular work every day. We don't have to think like a businessman about the whole business or the company. So this is a very plus point as well. Another point is that if we work as an employee, we have a fixed amount of income, but it's regular income. But if we want unlimited income or the too much money or very good income, the business is the best way, because there is no limit that how much money you can make. How hard you work, how is your using your opportunity and a chance, you can earn that much of money. There is a problem. If you're a creative person, there is very low chance that you can show your creativity if you work for someone else. But in a business, you can spread your mind whatever you want, how you want. You can use your brain or your creativity. If we do our own business, we can take any decision or we can take our own decision. But when you work for someone else or if you are an employee, we can't take our own decision. We have to execute someone else's decision. So the owner or my boss, what he like it, we actually execute that order. Now finally we can say, oh, life is very short, why we have to take too much risk, why we have to do this or do that. We can spend our life very easily. But the point is that life is very short, and if we not do something for other people, maybe we have to suffer end of our life, or the other generation could be suffer on their life. Just think, if all the doctors or the engineer or the businessman is thinking, oh, why should we spending our time and effort to find out something new, then maybe still we have to live in a cave fighting for our existence. Imagine if Thomas Alva Edison didn't try to invent the bulb, still we have to use candle. If Steve Jobs don't take a risk, maybe we couldn't see any Apple product. Or if the Jeff Bezos don't start a book business, maybe we don't know, or we didn't get the Amazon or the Amazon Prime videos. We can give lots of examples like this: Netflix, PayPal. I can give you thousands of examples that people spending their time to time, day after day, to develop the human life. So why we are not trying to do something for other people? If Elon Musk think that, oh, I have enough money after selling the PayPal, then maybe we couldn't see the Tesla, Neuralink or the Starlink. To be honest, I personally think that business is better than a job or an employee by someone else. Well, this is totally my personal thinking. I don't want to hurt any employee or someone who's doing their own job, or those people who don't like business. It's totally my personal opinion. I have very good respect about your opinion or your profession. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.